So we get the taglines this episode. Jen's is, life can be hard, but so are my abs. You've been a blonde white woman who's gone from one man taking care of you to another man taking care of you. You don't know what a hard life is, heifer. For once, the only dogs in my life are golden retrievers. I'll allow it for Sharon. I may not be your cup of tea, but I'll bring you an espresso martini. I don't see you. I guess. Is that a tagline or an order? I love life in the hills, so I always take the high road. As boring as Heather is. I may work in real estate, but that doesn't mean I'm buying what you're selling. Katie swears to tell the truth and my truth. That's going to get you into trouble. And Tamara's reflection is still hot and your soul is still soiled. So we open, Katie's on her back foot trying to get in Gina's good graces again. So they've gone to some scalp treatment place. While across town, Sharon is still furious that this heifer recorded her. And I'd be too. Tamara drops by Emily's. And they're talking about Gretchen not moving forward, and she does look like toddlers and tiaras. However, y'all are calling a man who lost his son a deadbeat dad when your living children won't mess with you, Tamara. So I feel like in this equation, we have two equal sides. We have Slade over fatherhood, and we have you under motherhood. They're canceling each other out. Both are equal. Nothing from nothing leaves nothing. You've been multiplied times 0, and that is what you are. Nothing to your children. Even Emily, like that heifer, shouldn't be talking about the child that passes services, but you know, it's Tamara. She gonna do what she gonna do. And that's evil. It's gonna do what it's gonna do. She went to my daughter's minor Facebook page. She was a minor at the time. Oh, my God. Girl, you're upset that your child don't mess with you no matter what nobody do. Other people can mess with and befriend and love your child. Just because you can't, mother. You're worried another woman will step in where you fell short. Heather meets with Jen. So, Katie, you want to say you're dying on the inside right now because you recorded her. Girl, you had to know that was going to piss her off. You had to know that was over the line. I mean, you saw Monica Garcia before you got on this show. Receipts, proof, timeline, evidence. Sharon's like, I helped this heifer after the Golden Door debacle, and she gone shit in my face. So Heather done called Alexis. And she says that the tape was played for her. And Jen's presence there is still in question because she can't remember if Jen was there or not. Because Jen swears, I wasn't there for this. So as Heather's trying to throw Katie out, Jen pipes up and says, now look, Tamara's done a whole bunch of terrible too. I'm not her keeper. I'm not Katie's. If you're going to give her grace, you've got to give Katie grace. She cost me attorney's fees for my child. Saying that there was an FBI raid. She's done more than Katie. Shannon, Dayton, and great. Tamara goes to lunch with Heather, and I don't know why Heather is on Tamara's side. Well, I do know. It's the show, because otherwise Heather would not fraternize with a woman of Tamara's ilk. Tamara crying about doing all this self-work. Girl, the fact that your child walked out on you lets me know. So Heather said, you know, heifer, I want you at my birthday. And she's like, well, I don't want to be around him because you're too immature. You know you'll get sued because you'll say something stupid. Because you are something stupid. Heather gonna say you could bring a friend if your husband ain't gonna show up. What friend? Don't tell me Alexis. Girl, let Ryan stay home. He just had knee surgery. And he willing to pay for you and your kids? You must got some top tier pussy, I tell you that. That must top tier. Heifer ain't never paid a bill in her life. Men fighting to pay her bill and her kids' bills. She should teach a class. I want to go to a Heather Dubrow party. Caviar bumps. Caviar bumps. It's gonna be a bumpy night. So Heather, like me, is a Capricorn, and Emily is all like, it's so random to have your birthday 2 months later. You have never had to compete with Jesus for a birthday. Compete with Jesus for a birthday. Then come talk to me. We all got a friend in Jesus, but sometimes you got to compete with your friend for a little shine. For a little shine. I mean, you know, it's great for God and God's son on Christmas, but everybody then gone out, spent their money. They ain't got shit left for you. And then that New Year's baby, and that fucker don't age. So everybody, oh, look how cute the New Year's baby is. Fuck that baby. Fuck that old baby. Thank you for bringing that up, Maria. Why is this man hobbling up the damn stairs to piss these people off? Ryan, girl, worry about your knee. I'm sorry, at our age, we got to focus on the knee. Okay, Bravo is getting smart. They realize that if these shows are going to go on, they're going to have to get some men that like are in the dating scene that kind of want to play around. Because we've had Adam from Love Hotel, and now we've got Phil. And I'm like, this will make sense, and this will make, like, girls' trips, and, like, you know, they'll have somebody for sorry old Giselle. We got somebody for lonely Shannon. You know, this give the crone some company, and that way, too, it doesn't always have to be such a boring hen party where the lesbonics come out. Ooh, that's true. They like, look, we got to get these girls some dick. Caroline and Brandy done fucked up the Bonics. And then you had Portia and Tanya putting faces in places. Oh, God. So now Gretchen and her bags show up. I guess she got Rashida's bags. So Katie gonna try to get on the good foot with shitting, but this ain't the time. So everybody sees Katie and Shannon are talking, and Shannon's like, okay, this is going to be my big moment to be a victim. And Sharon loves to be a victim. It's just part of who Sharon is. And Sharon kind of has been a victim her whole life. She's definitely a victim of herself now. So they're seeing that Shannon's not budging. That's true. You're on an important business call. You don't go outside. You stop and record me for future embarrassment later. That's snake shit. And if Monica Garcia got the harsh treatment, you too will get the harsh treatment. We've kind of let it be known that sneak recordings on Housewives, we don't play that. And then we had the same thing with Britney. So I'm going to have to let this slashing ride. Nothing you say adds up ever. Alexis never heard it, Shannon. And cut to Heifer DeBro saying, I called Alexis and she heard it. So you were the alleged videos of me that they had the night of the DUI. I put you in the same category as John Jansen. Hang it up, flat screen. Well, it's been nice working with you. We will pack your things up and send them to you. I guess we got to start looking for a new girl because, girl, you fired. And you fired yourself. You fired yourself. I have to say that behind the back recording is just something that they're not tolerating in these circles. Now, we can compare this with Miami and Gertie exposing the text messages that clear her name, but Gertie and Julia are going back and forth. You're a new girl and you come in doing this? This girl worse than Alexis Bellino. I'm not going to let you rile me up. Worse than Tamra Judge. I mean, I would not be pleased if I found out somebody was recording me behind my back. I would not. It is a violation. To be continued. All right, well, let me get to editing. I'm going to see you soon for something. So tell a kin, tell a friend, tell that heifer you hate.